Begin transmission. This is a message from the anonymous charity, also known as The Collective. Today's broadcast date is September 27, 2019. We, The Collective, have exposed for many years the workings and agendas of the elite. From pedos to KKK members and bankers, to popes, we have sifted through the filth, robe by robe, shining the light on all we uncover, making it easy for all to see. The anonymous charity has exposed the root of the problem, or perhaps we should say the eye of the pyramid, whom the elite serve. We know who they are and we know where they live. We know the tricks and games they play on you. Because of our love for you, we take action, as love demands. Now, it is long past the time for you to take action as well. Most of you are simply viewers. The work we do and the videos we make are to wake you up, which results in action. The knowledge you hold is meaningless and worthless unless you choose to wake up, act, do something with it. We do not do this for you to view, for you to sit back and enjoy the fun, but for you to rise up, take back your humanity and live. If even a percentage of our viewers acted, the elite could already have been destroyed. It does not take numbers. It takes action. It takes true waking up, wherein the knowledge and information gained is understood, which results naturally in aggressive action. If you, sitting there, truly understood all we expose to you, the shock of the reality we live in would cause you to drastically alter yourself, your way of life, and subsequently your future. If you are awake but unsure of what to do, then figure it out. Stop waiting around and be the change you wish to see. Everything we expose to you that the elite have perpetrated on us is the result of the laziness and carelessness of humanity. If you had true humanity left in you, true love, you would be unable to tolerate the actions and lies of the elite. The world and everything in it would change dramatically, if you would just return to your natural state, to love. As we have exposed thoroughly, this was taken from you, twisted into a lie. Today we will begin to show you how to correct your state, and be human again. It is time for you to rise, and fulfill your purpose. Lucifer was created of light, the most beautiful of the angels. Though he, like all the other angels, is without gender, we will for the sake of ease continue calling Lucifer a he, for this transmission. He was given the power of music, the manipulation of sound frequencies, or as Sidney Lanier put it, music is love in search of a word. With this power comes much responsibility, as music is powerful. He composed symphonies and naturally understood well the technical mechanics of music itself, and the power in the frequencies, the violence, the peace, the joy, the sorrow, the jealousy that music embodies. His Achilles heel, so to speak, was greed, which, as we already know, is rooted in fear and gives way to pride. He chose to corrupt and pervert his entire being, by altering his frequency to that opposite of creation and the Creator. In his pathetic way, he assumed that the negative frequency of fear, greed and pride would make him more powerful, and able to destroy the Creator. He was able to convince many of the other Watcher-class angels to corrupt their frequencies and make war against the Creator in order to be as gods. Fast forward to now, September 2019, and we see how he has continued his work, using the elite families after his banishment here. Now, instead of deceiving and manipulating the frequencies of his now fallen companions, the human race is his target. We would tell you why, but we will leave that for now. Lucifer knows better than anyone the power of free will. He knows he cannot claim you unless you choose it. This must be your choice, so thanks to his diligence and or lack of, you live in a world of illusion, brought to you by the father of lies and master of manipulation himself. The tuning of instruments and music has been changed, leaving us with twisted and corrupted sound frequencies. The elite know how it works. As they follow their master, they build and form governments, and technologies and education, and religions to create illusions and manipulate you into choosing what destroys you. Free will is above all of their control. So they must corrupt you, without your knowledge. They must pervert your mind through frequencies given off by cell phones, TV screens, and the like. Every part of your life must be touched by them, and twisted into a form of negativity. The control system of money and all that is formed around it. The lie that you have to work for it. The lie that you have to use it and consume. The lie that you gain knowledge in an educational system, or justice from a justice system. The lie that you need a government to survive. The lie that this is normal, that this is life. All of it only increasing your stress, increasing your depression, increasing your sickness, increasing the feeling of emptiness and loneliness, increasing your fear and altering your frequency. All with your consent. You continue to play the game, live in the matrix, and allow the elite to control you. Technology has advanced their capabilities to the total saturation of negative frequencies we see today. The elite have worked diligently for many hundreds of years to bring the world to this current state. So close to their goals of complete enslavement, using our very frequencies as our chains. They dictate what you think, feel, do, say, and believe. Now the New Age One World religion is setting up camp in the minds and souls of many already. Before it is too late, you must act, clean your system and reprogram your frequencies. Choose to take up your free will again, be intolerant of negativity. Stand up against it. Destroy it. We have shown you exactly how the elite program you. So you understand already how to reprogram yourself. You must simply install positive and delete negative from your life, what you hear, say, do, think. How negative or positive are you every day in your thoughts and words alone? How many times a day do you say I can't, I won't, I should, or I wish? And how many times do you say thank you, or I love you? This will help give you insight. There is only one way to delete the programming. There is only one tool strong enough to eliminate it entirely. One which has been kept from you, and twisted into corruption. So a lie is all you know. They have been twisting your natural frequency and corrupting it so you do not grow up in love, but in fear. So you are weak and controlled, so you never know your true power. So you are never free. So let us begin the reprogramming. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of this world, for we do not fight against presidents and princes, but against all of the forces of darkness. Our weapons have divine power to demolish any stronghold. Truth and love is the weapon, the double-edged sword. Both have been watered down, split up and kept from you for many generations now. The frequency of love is fast and short. The frequency of fear is long and slow. This is why negativity stays with us longer. It is harder to get rid of. You all understand this because you have been in an argument or situation before in your life, where you felt bad afterwards. Perhaps you continued to feel guilty for something, or uncomfortable about something for days, even after it had been resolved. Like when you have a nightmare that you can still feel and see when you close your eyes. The lingering sensation. This is why. Because negative frequencies linger. Positive as well, though it takes more focus. That is why the elite, like Lucifer whom they serve, see positive frequency, natural human frequency, as weak and view themselves as containing great power. Because the frequency is short and fast. This is their weakness and their downfall. Love is the only frequency strong enough to completely dissolve all of their negative frequencies. The trick is understanding it deeply enough to be able to use it fully, like any tool. The frequency of love heals DNA, relieves pain, and rejuvenates. We are able to control these processes, but that knowledge is kept from you. As we have discussed previously, how frequencies affect our DNA, how the frequency of words can change us on a gene level. We understand how positive frequencies enhance, heal, and help us in many ways. We understand how negative frequencies destroy and distort our frequency. We will not get into this again here, but will continue from that knowledge. Love is the root of our existence, and ourselves. If we are to correct our frequency and return to love, we must make every effort to have goodness and knowledge, for we are not fools, nor are we weak, but love takes understanding which comes from these things. With the growth of our knowledge, we must have self-control. Discipline. With self-control, perseverance. As this grows, we must cultivate brotherly kindness. Those who lack these things are blind, and in a world so full of deceptions, those without eyes to see will fall for anything. The things that are most dangerous for us are the most desirable. We must allow truth to dictate our desires. Once you have purified your souls by obedience to the truth, so that with your knowledge and understanding of it, you may have a genuine love for your brothers and love one another deeply, from a pure heart. With genuine love there is no lust, no deception, no ill will. With understanding and upholding of the truth there is no tolerance of lies. Just as you have been conditioned and brainwashed, and indoctrinated in lies and negativity, you know how to correct the process. To reprogram yourself and correct your frequency takes dedication, action, persistence, vigilance. It will require a severe change in your life and for many, a complete extraction and rebuild. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to lose in order to become human again? So, it is time. Will you rise and stand with the unashamed, unchained as a freed or awakened member of the human race? What will you choose? We, the anonymous charity, choose love. No occasion justifies hatred or violence. No justice warrants bitterness or pride. Today we will love not just my friends, which is easy, but my enemies in equal portion. We choose joy. We will refuse the temptations of the cynical, the tool of the lazy mind. We will refuse to see people as anything less than equals of the human race, as they are my brothers and my sisters. We will refuse to see any problem as anything less than an opportunity to spread love. We will rejoice when we are persecuted, for it is then we know our enemy considers us a threat. We choose peace. We will live forgiven. We will forgive so we may live. We choose patience. We will overlook the inconveniences of this world, as we are not a part of this corruption. Instead of cursing the one who takes our place, we will invite him to do so. Rather than complain about our life's path, we will rejoice in the struggles, which allow us to go beyond our conceived limits, and be thankful for the still and silent moments. Instead of clenching our fists at change or new assignments, we will face them with joy and courage. We choose kindness. We will be kind to the poor, for they feel alone. We will be kind to the rich, for they are afraid. We will be kind to the unkind, for such is how love has treated us. We choose goodness. We will go without so others can have. We will be overlooked before we will boast. Our ego is stripped away, for the negativity of pride has no place in us. We will confess before we accuse. We choose faithfulness. We will keep our promises. Our debtors will not regret their trust. Our associates will not question our word. Our lover will not doubt our love. Our friends will never fear that we may lose our way. We, the collective, choose gentleness. Nothing is won by force. If we raise our voice, may it only be in laughter. If we clench our fist, may it only be in prayer. If we make a demand, may it be only of ourself. We choose self-control. We are a spiritual being, fearfully and wonderfully made. After this vessel is dead, our spirit will soar. We refuse to let what will rot rule the eternal. It is I, not my emotions, that controls my behavior and my thoughts. I will be intimidated by no one, for my enemy cannot harm my soul. I will be drunk only by joy, impassioned only by my faith, influenced only by love, taught only by truth. Love, which is the root of joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. 2. These we commit to our day. No love is greater than that of a man who sacrifices himself for others. Love knows no fear. Perfect love drives out fear. Fear involves punishment. The one who fears has not been perfected in love. What is worthy of living for is worth dying for. We, the anonymous charity, preserve the idea of truth because of our love. This is why we, the collective, do what we do. The idea is bulletproof. Though they continue to attempt to crucify it, shoot it, hang it and burn it, it will not die, because you can't kill an idea. We are the anonymous charity, known as the collective. Today's broadcast date is September 27, 2019. End of transmission.